Hello students, welcome to Vision Pharmacy. In our today's video, we are going to see some important MCQs from pharmacognosy. So before we start with our today's video, please do like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon for getting updates on upcoming videos. Let's start with our today's video. The first question is, cork and cortex is absent in, and the options that are given are first one cinchona, option number B cinnamon, option number C clove, and option number D ginger. So students, the right answer of this question is option number B, that is in cinnamon, cork and cortex both are absent. And in rest of the options, that is in cinchona, clove or ginger, either cork or cortex or both are present. Moving to question number 2. The question is, ipecac is a dash alkaloid, and the options given are option number A, that is indole, option number B, that is isoquinoline, option number C, that is tropine, and option number D, that is quinoline. So students, the right answer of this question is, yes, your guess is right, option number B, that is isoquinoline. Okay, moving to question number 3. The question is, which of the following is of Solanaceae family? And the examples or the options that are given are first one, that is option number A datura, option number B fennel, option number C ipecac, and option number D cinnamon. So right answer of this question is option number A, that is datura. Okay, so datura belongs to family Solanaceae. Then moving to question number 4. The question is, strychnine and bucine are chemical constituents of, and the options given are A ipecac, option number B, that is nux vomica, option number C, that is datura, and option number D, that is clove. So students, the right answer of this question is option number B, that is nux vomica. Okay, moving to question number 5. The question is, find the false statement, and the statements are A, Sonmukhi is senna, option number B, that is lavang is clove, option number C, sont is ginger, option number D, nux mostata is nux vomica. So students, the false statement over here is option number D, that is nux mostata is not nux vomica, it is basically nutmeg. Moving to question number 6. The question is, pterilene is a dash fiber, and the options given are A natural, B artificial, C synthetic, and D mineral. So students, right answer of this question is option number C, that is synthetic. Moving to question number 7. The question is, ribbon gut is prepared from dash esophagus, and the options given are A sheep, option number B dog, option number C bovine, and option number D, that is goat. So students, the right answer here is option number C, that is bovine. Then moving to question number 8. The question is, sutures are sterilized by, and the options are option number A chemical sterilization, option number B sterilization by radiation, option number C sterilization by heat, and option number D, that is all of the above. So students, let me tell you, the right answer of this question is option number D, that is sutures can be sterilized by all of these above techniques. Then moving to question number 9. The question is, dash is not used as CNS depressant, and the options given are A belladonna, option number B opium, option number C coffee, and option number D none of the above. So the right answer of this question is option number C, is not used as CNS depressant, it is a mild CNS stimulant. Okay, moving to question number 10. The question is, which part of the plant is used as drug in coriander? And the options are A dried or fresh fruits, option number B dried leaf, option number C dried roots, and option number D whole plants. So students, in coriander, according to pharmacognosy, the part that is useful is dried or fresh fruit. So option number A is the right answer. Moving to question number 11. The question is Clunges test is performed for, and the options are A. Senna, option number B. Aloe, option number C. Digitalis, and option number D. Rhubarb. So student, Clunges test is performed. Any idea? So the right answer of this question is option number B, that is Aloe. Okay. For Senna and for Rhubarb, the test what we perform is Bront-Agard's test, and for Digitalis we perform Killer-Killarney test. Okay. So for Aloe we perform Clunges test. Moving to question number 12. The question is Fihey's test is performed for, and the options given are option number A. Senna, option number B. Honey, option number C. Raulfia, and option number D. Punarnava. So student, the right answer of this question is option number B, that is honey. Moving to question number 13. The question is which or find correct statement of characteristic feature of umbelliferous fruit, and the options given are A. Presence of numerous number of vitae, that is oil glands. Then second option is each mericarp contains a single seed. Then option number C, that is all ambiferaous fruits contain volatile oil, and option number D, all of the above. So student, the right answer of this question is option number D, that is all of the above statements are correct. Okay. Then moving to question number 14. The question is devil's dung is synonym for, and the options are A. Ginger, B. Turmeric, C. Dioscorea, and option number D, that is asafoetida. So student, right? The correct answer of this question is option number D, that is asafoetida. Moving to question number 15. The question is which of the following contain glycoside? The options given are option number A. Aconite, option number B. Senna, option number C. Vinca, and option number D. Opium. So students, let me tell you, drugs like aconite, cinchona, nux vomica, vinca, ipecac, belladonna, opium, tea, all these drugs they contain alkaloids. Okay, whereas the drugs like that of Senna, Digitalis, Squill, Aloe, then Dioscorea, wild cherry, these drugs contain glycoside. So right answer in this question is option number B, that is Senna contains glycoside. Moving to question number 16. Whittle-Morin test is for, and the options given are A. Datura, B. Belladonna, C. Hyoscyamus, and option number D, that is all of the above. So student, right answer of this question is option number D, that is all of the above. Okay, so this test is basically carried out in the tropane alkaloid. The tropane alkaloid is treated with fuming nitric acid followed by evaporation to dryness, and to the residue methanolic potassium hydroxide solution is added. It gives a violet coloration that changes to red and finally fades to colorless. Okay, moving to question number 17. The question is licorice root belong to family, and the options are Zygophyllaceae, option number B, the same option got repeated, that is Zygophyllaceae, option number C, Leguminosae, and option number D, Gingiveraceae. So students, the right answer of this question is option number C, that is Leguminosae. Moving to question number 18. The question is which of the following is not an adulterant of digitalis? And the options are A. The primrose leaf, then option number B is Verbascum thapsus, option number C is comfrey leaves, and option number D is straw foxglove. So student, the right answer of this question is option number D, that is straw foxglove is not the adulterant, it is a substitute for that of the digitalis. Okay, moving to question number 19. The question is false statement about gum is, and the statements that are given are A. Gums are plant hydrocolloids. Option number B, these are normal products. Option number C, gives no red color with ruthenium red. And option number D, these are plant exudates. So students, what do you think? What would be the right answer? The right answer of this question, that is a false statement about gum, is these are the normal products. Basically, these are the pathological products and not the normal product. Okay, rest of the statement are right about the gum. Moving to question number 20. The question is benzoin is a dash, and the options are A, oleogum resin, option number B, oleoresin, option number C, balsam, and option number D, glycoresin. So students, you should know that oleogum resins are the homogeneous mixture of volatile oil, gum, and resin, whereas oleoresin are resin and volatile oil in a homogeneous mixture. Then the next one is balsam. So if resins contain benzoic acid and or cinnamic acid, it is called as balsam. Then the next one is glycoresin. So this is the homogeneous mixture of resin and sugar. So student, benzoin is basically option number C, that is a balsam. Okay. So balsam of Tolu, balsam of Peru, benzoin are all the examples of balsam. Moving to question number 21. The question is, which of the following is not an oleoresin? And the options given are option number A, ginger, option number B, Canada balsam, option number C, capsicum, and option number D, myrrh. So student, if you think that option number B is not oleoresin, then let me tell you, you're wrong. This is a tricky question. So the right answer of this is myrrh. Okay. So myrrh is not an oleoresin, it is a oleogum resin. Whereas rest all of these three are example of oleoresin. Moving to question number 22. The question is, identify the test performed for pale catechu, and the options given are A, vanillin hydrochloric acid test, option number B is mastic test, option number C is Gambir fluorescence test, and option number D, all of the above. So student, right answer of this question is option number D, that is all of these above tests are performed for pale catechu. Then moving to question number 23. The question is, chalmogra oil is a dash, and the options are A, antiseptic, option number B, antitussive, option number C, that is anti-rheumatic, and option number D is anti-leprotic. So students, the right answer of this question, yes, option number D, that is anti-leprotic oil. Okay. Then moving to question number 24. The question is, black precipitation is formed when wool is treated with, and the options are A, 80% weight by weight sulfuric acid, option number B is picric acid, option number C is Millen's reagent, and option number D is none of the above. So students, when wool is moistened with that of N50 iodine solution followed by drop of 80% weight by weight of sulfuric acid, a yellow color is produced. Okay. When wool is warmed or boiled with that of picric acid, at that time it gives a permanent yellow stain. Okay. When it is treated with Millen's reagent, it produces red stain. Okay. So right answer of this question is none of the above. Basically, when lead acetate is added to a solution of wool in caustic soda, a black precipitate is formed because of high sulfur content. Okay. So in all of these three, black precipitate is not formed. So the answer will be none of the above. Moving to the last question. The question is, identify wrong pair, and the pair given are A, laxative rhubarb, option number B, enzyme yeast, option number C, that is anti-dysenteric punarnava, and option number D, that is anti-rheumatic, that is Google. Yes students, what do you think? What would be the right answer? I mean, which is the wrong pair? So the wrong pair of this statement is option number C, that is anti-dysenteric punarnava. Basically, punarnava and Gokru are diuretic drugs, whereas ipecacuanha is anti-dysenteric drug. So thank you students for watching this video. Till end, soon we'll be coming with a new video. Thank you.